So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to be impressed with the all-round capabilities of this guy, Mateo Kovacic. The Croatian really is one of the best central midfielders around. He does work best in a midfield three, I would say, but he's not really someone who can play as a single pivot. He'll be busy breaking lines once he gets into that left channel.
Okay, interesting. De Bruyne. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Valverde. Chouameni. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Vinicius Junior, well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, the ball's run, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Alaba. And that's an errant pass. Kovacic. Foden. He's played him through. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a key interception. Still goalless at the moment. And that is a little undercooked. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. That has not gone well. Well read, and the danger is averted. Bellingham.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. And he's cut it out. No, that's been intercepted. Gundogan. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Here's Rodri. And it's Kovacic. And here's Kovacic. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Alaba.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Dink through. Ortega tries to clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries a shot! And he's done it!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful, loved it.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Kovacic. De Bruyne.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that could set him on his way. And it's the goalkeepers to claim.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And the whistle goes for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
En el marcador se puede ver información sobre las líneas de autobuses que cuentan con una parada en las inmediaciones del estadio.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Brilliantly cut out. Bellingham. And here's Foden. Guardiola. Some resolute defending there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's gone backward here. Foden shapes to shoot! No mistake! The second half off to a spectacular start.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now. And
Foden! It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Ruben Dias. Gundogan looks to get on the end of this. Great defending, strong and determined. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here. And
De Bruyne! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
De Bruyne deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Up towards the front line. That has been cut short. And the pass is intercepted. Carvajal. And here's Rodrigo. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Valverde. Can he get it through? Guardiola cuts out the pass. Rodri. Foden. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He has found the way through, and taken with style! I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
His goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
Disappointment and relief on either side. nothing doing. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 6. Cambio de jugadores.
There they go, hunting again.
Rodri puts his foot on the gas. And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe! There's the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Lewis. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Gundogan. Not the most accurate pass.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Grealish. Haaland. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland! Terrific header! And again! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the counter is on. Rodrigo. Now it's Haaland. Just eases him off the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Gundogan. Ruben Dias. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's been caught napping. Grealish can get it clear. Oh, it's come loose. Rodrigo. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that is as far as it goes. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Foden picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Alaba. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's De Bruyne. A real chance if he can get through. Haaland finds himself offside. Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, well played, well sorted out. No luck with that dink over the top. That's headed upfield. Now he's off and running. And it's Alaba. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And he's intervened well there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bernardo Silva cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Akanji. Oh, can he get onto this? Haaland. Foden. Bellingham calmly anticipates. Rodrigo. That is a great pick out. Foden! Now, who's going to be first to this? He'll try to... Oh, he's been caught napping! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. De Bruyne looking to play it into the box. That has been cut short.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And it's De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. Valverde. And Carvajal. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Valverde. Valverde crosses. And that has been cleared. Tchouaméni. Valverde. Rodri. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Haaland. And it's Kovacic. Vardiol spots it and intercepts. Interesting ball. He can run onto that. Mbappe. Valverde.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Tchouaméni. And it's Alaba. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Haaland. Eder Militao. Knocks it out wide. Played back in.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Chance to shoot now. Tchouaméni.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And we've reached half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Alaba. Bernardo Silva concedes a free kick for that. And he has shown him a yellow card. Oh, that is a nice touch. De Bruyne. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts.
Has a goal! Goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
De Bruyne. So what can they make of this? Task somewhat off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
He gets big! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Well, nicely intercepted. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Haaland under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Bernardo Silva. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Alaba. And that's a throw-in.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread neatly, Vinicius Junior. And he was alert to it. Alaba. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Bellingham! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And Bernardo Silva! Oh, he's been caught, and again! And he hits the net! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Now that's well seen too. And here's Vinicius Junior.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Gundogan. He's in a good position here. And the shot! And yes, it's there! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline. To do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Lobbed in behind.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 4. El dorsal 5.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Mbappe looks to get on the end of this.
El dorsal 10.
Ruben Diaz.
Modric. El dorsal 21. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Quality ball. Akanji cuts out the pass.
Habrá 5 minutos.
5 minutes to add. Dink through. Great chance! Hits off target and by quite a way. Vinicius Junior is herring after that one. Brahim Diaz. Carvajal. No, that's been intercepted. Matthews Nunes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Caught offside that time. Eder Militao is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, and, you know, I think it appears to have been bothering him for a while.
He's going to continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So there's going to be another change here.
El dorsal 2. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Now it's Haaland. He's in a good position here. Bernardo Silva!
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
And that's been won straight back. So what can they make of this? That's good running with the ball. And it's Alaba. Passes short and sharp.
Oh, that's such a good run.
Big chance! Real chance here. Floated up and over. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, it's the boy everyone is talking about. This guy, Rodrigo, seen by many as being one of the biggest Brazilian talents of his generation. Now, just think about that. I don't really need to add anything extra.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. That has ended up in no man's land. Haaland. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Rodrigo. Now that is a hefty challenge. Has a go! And he's following up! Ake tries to clear.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Good read, needed to be. Played back in. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Pinches it off him. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Kovacic. And there's green grass ahead of him. Decent hit! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite. And we have our very first corner. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Great ball if he can get there. Face-to-face chance! And it's a goal! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Haaland. And it's Bernardo Silva. And that could set him on his way. Rodri. Now there's a fine ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. time and again they are repelled. Valverde, Carvajal, Valverde.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern...
There's the hit! They've scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Rodrigo delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
And here's Mbappe, and here's Rodrigo.
Well, yet...
And there's the end of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Here we go again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And he welcomes it in. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's De Bruyne. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Oh, super find. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And they win it back again. Courtois. Akanji spots it and intercepts. Kovacic. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game.
There's the shot! And yes, it's there! Just one goal in it now. Game on!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's well spotted. Rodrigo! Vinicius Junior! Vinicius Junior! Quality ball. And now they can clear their lines. And claimed it back swiftly. Look at the space here. Eder Militao. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rodrigo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valverde. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Into the last quarter of an hour. He's in plenty of space here.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Kovacic. Valverde couldn't squeeze it through. Ake. Haaland! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8, el dorsal 4, el dorsal 2. Serán sustituidos.
Good looking ball. Foden is onto it in a flash. Matheus Nunes.
El dorsal 17. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Into the last 5 minutes. Gundogan.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Mendy. Oh, this looks sharp.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Foden. Now this could be a chance. Now what about a counter-attack? Now it's Rodrigo.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that is that. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And as you can see, we've already started here. Played back in. That had too much on it. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, played right into his path. Real chance! They've scored!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So, a breakthrough already. Fiddles it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a
big chance! Goal, France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Hernandez cuts it out. Midway through the first period, and it's looking... belts one!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Akanji. Bernardo Silva.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's got space in the air. Great hit! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Nicely aimed pass. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. And it's Bernardo Silva. Kante, who does have an assist to his name. Back into the middle. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And now they can clear their lines. Olise! Olise! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Stones. Stones is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Hernandez. Upamecano. Dembele. Oh, well played. Kovacic. Dink through. Camavinga.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's slung out wide. Oh, looks a smashing ball. Akanji did well to stay calm there.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Chouameni. Koundé. Stones wins the duel this time. He has found the way through. Dembele. De Bruyne given the lift of his goal. And here's the chance to counter. And he cuts out the supply. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there. And evident annoyance.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Haaland! Haaland! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. And the first half is done. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
spectateurs, voici venu le moment de notre grande tombola. Veuillez vous munir des billets qui vous ont été remis avant d'accéder aux tribunes. Changement en cours.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rodri, there's the crossfield ball. Haaland. Chouameni. Camavinga. And it's Dembele. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And here's Haaland. That is a brilliant interception. Camavinga.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That has been cut short. Chouameni gets across to intercept that. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. France looking to pass their way through. Oh, and he's through the middle. Big chance, corner. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Dembele. Look at the space here. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Olise. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Stones carries the ball down the right. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's been cut out, well played. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Always onto this. He's found the way through. Decent hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Ruben Dias calmly anticipates. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
De Bruyne. Here's Rodri. And it's Grealish. Now, what about a counter-attack? Foden. Camavinga. Nicely aimed pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 6, le numéro 11. À leur place,
It's a poor throw
le
that,
numéro
picked off
14,
with relative
le
ease.
numéro 9. Attention, changement.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Terrific save by Manuel.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Mbappe. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. Olise. Olise. Interesting ball. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. No, that's been intercepted.
France can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Nice interception, well timed. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Olise. So that's it. It is all over. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. And they can counter here. Now it's De Bruyne. Haaland. Foden. And here's Foden, picked out brilliantly. Bernardo Silva is flagged offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Akanji did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. No way through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Pass is just off target. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
First quarter of an hour gone. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, what has happened here? Foden! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. It's their second corner of the game. France have the chance to go the other way. De Bruyne. Ball's out once more. Nice physical challenge. No goals as yet. Haaland! And the shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Foden puts his foot on the... Foden! They've scored!
France really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And it's De Bruyne. Shot at goal! He has done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Saliba calmly anticipates. Koundé.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Dembele. He's played him through. Ortega can claim that. Doku. And that could set him on his way. Haaland! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cleared without complication. Fiddles it through. And Bernardo Silva! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Doku! Doku! Another big chance that gets away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Chouameni, oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. A nicely aimed pass. And Bernardo Silva! And more and more and more. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
A case now of complete control. Haaland. Now it's Foden. Oh, good-looking ball. Now he's off and running. And here's Dembele. Nkunku played with finesse. Cleared away. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we are back on the way. No changes at the interval from either side. And it's Ake. Rodri. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nkunku. Bernardo Silva. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He has found the way through. And here's Doku. Foden. Great hit! And yes, it's there! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And now he has two. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Haaland looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to...
He's going for goal! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
And here's Foden. Camavinga.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Akanji. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 71
Camavinga.
898.
For Nkunku. Nkunku. Oh, that's a real chance! They've scored! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Now it's Haaland. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Olise chasing after it. The pass has gone astray. Doku. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rodri. Shifted it to the flank. Lovely bit of skill. Olise. Akanji gets over and intercepts. Kamavinga. Nkunku. Olise. It's Kamavinga. That's a shade optimistic. De Bruyne. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Haaland. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Ruben Dias cuts out the pass, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
De Bruyne, can he put it away? And that's off target.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 4.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 11. Le numéro 20. À leur place, le numéro 15. Le numéro 19. Le numéro 9. Le numéro 14. Changement en cours.
Oh, that's a key interception. Fofana. And that is a little undercooked. Rabiot.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe. Rodri has created one goal already. Bernardo Silva. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Hernandez going full tilt down the left. And it's hoisted clear. Nicked it back promptly. That pass isn't the best.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Haaland. Saliba. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and...
Now the finish! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Looking for the run, chips it through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there goes the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, what more can...
Mbappe! Cleared without complication. Valverde. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Oh, that was vital. Madrid are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. Vinicius Junior. A lot of space ahead of him. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Chouameni. Oh, what a mistake!
That was lovely, that.
He has found the way through. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Grealish. Vardiol. Shapes to shoot! They've scored!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Mbappe! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Bernardo Silva, midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, that's clever. Valverde. Now it's Rodrigo. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe! And he's cut it out. Early ball out from the back. Oh, this looks sharp. Vinicius Junior! And that was very necessary. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valverde showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Bernardo Silva. Great hit! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Haaland has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Driven forward. Vinicius Junior looks to get on the end of this. Stones. Haaland. De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And that's going to be a booking. Oh, it's hit the post! And again! Corner number 3 coming up. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And here's De Bruyne. Grealish. Oh, that's a fine interception. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Bellingham has created one goal already. And it's Grealish. And claimed it back swiftly. Nice sequence of passes, this. Tchouaméni. That's been cut out, well played. Bernardo Silva. Stones. Mbappe might just make this. Nice interception, well timed. Bellingham. He's in plenty of space here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Tchouaméni. Looking tidy in possession here. Well, referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So once again, we're underway. No reported change to either side during the break. De Bruyne. And here's Grealish. Valverde. He's in space and looking for options. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Not the most accurate pass. Valverde. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand...
Oh, what has happened here? Tries to get it clear. And the finish! And it's a goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Madrid take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
There will be a throw-in. Haaland is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Guardiola gets his pass away, played back in. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he was alert to it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Haaland. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, no joy this time. Ruben Dias cuts it out. And it's Grealish. Rodri. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's a decent clearance. Foden.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Haaland. He's one-on-one, chance! It's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Tchouaméni.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Carvajal. And here's Rodrigo. Half an hour gone in the second half. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's got the shot away! And that has been clubbed away. Bellingham. Here's Tchouaméni. Pinches it off him. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Always onto this. Lewis. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
All hands on deck for this one.
El dorsal 8, el dorsal 22, el dorsal
Alaba
11.
goes short.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Plays it in.
6,
He's had a
el
hit!
dorsal 10,
A real chance and a real let-off.
el dorsal 21. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Lewis. And here's Doku.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. That has been cut short.
Doku.
Well, they could break here. That's beautifully weighted. And that will be it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaint. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Foden. Fiddles it. Haaland! He's done very well to get to that.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And he's gone back. Decent hit! Has another go! And that's off target. Doku. Interesting ball. Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Foden with the short one. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So he's plotting something before playing it in. cut it out. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Aurelian Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Real chance here! Nkunku! They want to be quick to recover this. It's a pretty loose pass. Upamecano cuts it out. Mignon sends that a long way. Doku. Oh, what a ball! And the shot! They've scored! There is the breakthrough!
France really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And it's Kovacic. Driving forward. It's Kovacic! Well, now it's a... Oh, what has happened here? Nkunku. No, that's been intercepted. Bernardo Silva. It's a good run down the right. Kovacic. Rodri. Lobbed in behind. Haaland. Mignon will lay claim to that. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And they win it back again. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Great ball, and he's in, hits one! And yes, it's there! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And they can counter here. Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Saliba. And he cuts out the supply. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He won't be happy with that one. Doku. Now it's Foden. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Haaland. He's picked his way through. That's tidy. Great hit! Conte.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, he's found support out wide. Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. Now the finish! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Could move up a gear here. Tries to dink it in. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Foden gets across and deals with it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Foden having a look. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Now it's Mbappe. Olise. He's played him through. A lot of space ahead of him. And that's been drilled in. Danger averted for now. And there's the end of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And the second half gets underway. Goalkeeper's ball. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Kovacic. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hernandez. For Nkunku. Conte. Here's Chouameni.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Foden. Foden! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Nkunku. Mbappe. Olise. Rodri. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. He really is being given no time to think on the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now there's shapes to shoot! In he goes again! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Olise. Olise. And he's quick to get it clear again. Conte. Kante purring through the gears. He's had a shot! He has done it! They're back within reach! That was easy, almost too easy.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So is this the start of a comeback? He's been picked out. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Upamecano spots it and intercepts. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice physical challenge. Big chance, corner. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Very nicely done. And it's Kovacic. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Vardiol. Ortega Moreno. Keeper's ball. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, nicely intercepted. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Nkunku. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Looks to clip it forward. And he was quick to react.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Short changes him with that pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Olise. Chouameni. Doku into the last 5 minutes. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Foden. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Doku. And it's Kovacic. Now it's Haaland.
Temps additionnel,
Nkunku.
1 minute.
And it's Dembele.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And it is bouncing here in Bergamo. Not the biggest venue, but for volume and colour and personality, it is just great. And already we're underway here. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Doku. Rudiger makes the interception. Goes looking wide. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's De Bruyne. Haaland. Hits one! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit.
There's the shot! He is through here. And that should be the keeper's. Now it's Foden. Passing is crisp and sharp. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Looking for the run. Chips it through. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. He's had a hit! And he's straight offside. That is good alertness. Could move up a gear here. He's looking for the runner here. And that's an errant pass. Vinicius Junior is hiring after that one. Now it's Doku. Foden. Chance! He has done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that could set him on his way. Carvajal. Haaland! In he goes again! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. With a predatory goal.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Carvajal. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Stones. And no, that was never going to make it. Mbappe! Shot at goal! Sticks it away! And they are right back within touch!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Foden. Oh, great chance! Chouameni For Valverde. Gets his pass away. That's a nicely measured pass. Vinicius Junior. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Nicely weighted ball.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Bernardo Silva. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, not quite. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed.
Oh, what a mistake! Rodrigo!
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
That is great defending, so alert. That's a good ball played into space. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we are all... Great hit! No mistake! And they are cruising away. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
So now the difference is 3. Ruben Dias calmly anticipates. Vinicius Junior, he's got away. Guardiola is there to clear. There will be a throw-in. Opts to play it back. Wriggles his way through. Rodrigo, and the shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he can clear it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's De Bruyne. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Oh, well played. That's going to go a long way. Valverde, and the shot! Goal! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So is this the start of a comeback? Valverde. Mbappe, chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Carvajal. Carvajal just loves to go forward whenever he can. Valverde. Rodrigo. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And here's Rodrigo. He has found the way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Doku. Eder Militao. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's Bernardo Silva. Good ball over the top. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Valverde. And that's a throw-in.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11, numero 8, numero 22. Lasciano il campo per il numero 21, il numero 6,
Lewis.
il numero 4.
Bernardo Silva. Grealish. Here's Nico Gonzalez. Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. Mbappe. Bernardo Silva. Oh, they can break here. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Carvajal cuts it out.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Haaland touches it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And here's the chance to counter.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's there to clear it. Well, they've got it again. Can he put it away? And one more try! They've done it! Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And yes, it's him again. Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
That was well played, well stopped.
Brahim Diaz steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he finish? It's in! They have stolen level at the last!
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And time is up. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So it's away we go then. Haaland. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but
Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
I think the manager's reactions here sum it up perfectly. He fully expected that to go in.
Stones. Now there's a fine ball. He's great chance! He scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That is good alertness. De Bruyne.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Rodrigo. Haaland. And it's Bernardo Silva. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Quarter of an hour played. Bernardo Silva. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Doku. Decent hit! They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Eder Militao cuts it out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, and he's through the middle. Pass is just off target. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And he was quick to react. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, delightful ball. Valverde. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, important interception. Now it's Foden. Rodri. Now it's Haaland. De Bruyne. Looking here to chip it through. No luck with that dink over the top. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And he cuts out the supply. Valverde.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ball's gone out of play. Eder Militao. Valverde. Now it's Haaland. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Half-time getting close now. Guardiol. And it's played forward. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, he's had a shot! Well, now it's in he goes again! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Stones. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Foden. And here's Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva! Marvellous goal!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And that is a little undercooked. Now that looks a decent ball. Doku bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Eder Militao did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Doku, great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bellingham. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, great! Oh, shooting chance! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Carvajal, and he's picked out the run. Great position here. Guardiol gets it clear. Bellingham. Dinks one through. That's a fabulous ball. Oh, great hit! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Madrid go into the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Guardiola. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Camavinga. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he's managed to get free. It's a really well-measured ball. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
No way through, so back it comes.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Shot a goal! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, that's fabulous. Bernardo Silva. That's very neat. Bernardo Silva proves just a little bit too strong. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Bernardo Silva. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Camavinga. He is through here. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that is a good ball. There's the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 7 serán sustituidos por el dorsal.
Oh, that's well spotted.
El dorsal 10.
Grealish.
Modric. El dorsal 16. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Camavinga. Mbappe. 2 assists to his credit already.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Kovacic. And that is it, the referee.